Alright, so what's up you guys, it's your boy Danchou, and for today I wanted to make a video where I talk about a pretty fresh event that has found its way onto Granblue Fantasy, and that event is called Barrage. I figured I'd make a video covering this event altogether, as I've done for the previous events in this game as well. The event itself has some really good value to it, for a player from a beginner level and a higher level alike. In this video I will talk through certain things about this event that you'd really want to know before going into it, as there's quite some information to this event that the game won't tell you that clearly. So hopefully this video will make it clear for the people who aren't sure about this event and how it works. And just before I go into this video, I just wanted to say that if you do enjoy Granblue Fantasy or Granblue Fantasy Versus content, then you might want to consider hitting that sub button, as I do cover both games and try to keep you guys updated with everything as fast as possible surrounding these games. So any support will be greatly appreciated. Now with all the typical YouTuber talk out the way, let's get into the video. Now what exactly is Barrage? So first things first, for those who have come across this event for the first time, Barrage is a limited time event where you fight amongst your crew and defeat raids one after another. Of course, there will also be loot to be obtained by clearing the quests and gathering the battle badges and the honors, which if you have experienced Unite and Fight before, it might sound familiar. All battles in this event are raid battles, so make sure to give your crew a heads up as a captain, or be aware that your crew will probably need your help when this event has started. And in this event, you will have to work to unlock your quests, as new quests will only be unlocked as your crew defeats a total number of bosses and meet the threshold for a certain set of numbers. Additional quests will also be added, and these quests will be of a higher difficulty, and those will be added on day 3 of the event itself. Now that we know a little bit more about what to expect from the quests and how to unlock them, we can take a look at something more specific, which is known as Unparalleled Foes. Now you might be wondering, what are these Unparalleled Foes? Unparalleled Foes are enemies that you can defeat for extra honors and battle badges. These Unparalleled Foes will only appear after clearing a set of number of quests. They can appear up to twice a day per player during this event, and only crew members can join battles against these Unparalleled Foes. So you can say that in that regard it will be pretty similar to how Rise of the Beast events work, as you need to beat a specific quest a certain amount of times before they appear. For the Unparalleled Foes, there will also be an additional quest added with a level 175 Unparalleled enemy, and that quest too can only appear from day 3 and onwards from the event itself. However, do note that an attempt will be consumed when you fail or retreat from a battle against an Unparalleled Foe that you started. So make sure that you have enough crew members to finish what you've started to avoid losing out on rewards. And to make everyone's life a little bit easier, I will put a screenshot up for the total amount of clearances needed that you will need per difficulty for the Unparalleled Foes to appear, so you won't have to look around and search for it yourself once the event comes along. Make sure to screenshot it or write it up somewhere, or maybe even come back to the video once you need it. And on that note, we can move over to the next topic of this event, which would be the special backup mechanic. The special backup mechanic is a pretty interesting mechanic to this event, as there is a chance that a special backup may arrive when you launch an attack or send a special backup request in battle during a fight. Once this mechanic triggers, one of your own crew members' star characters will come and defeat the enemy you're fighting in one shot. Now you will still obtain honors based on your enemy's remaining HP when special backup arrives, but do know that the honors obtained by the backup character's attack will not count towards the honors ranking. There are some pointers to keep in mind about the backup mechanic. For example, the chances of special backup arriving depends on the quest difficulty and the numbers of turns passed, and if your crew has less than 5 star characters set, then the characters from the main crew like Catalina or Rackham will appear instead. All in all, this is a pretty neat mechanic that can save you quite a bit of time or help you out when you need it the most. With special backup discussed, we can now move over to the next topic, which will be the missions that you can expect to receive during this event. Now there are a total of 2 types of missions that will occur in this event, and those 2 are the individual missions and the crew missions. Individual missions meaning that they are completed by a single player and give rewards to the players that meet the requirements individually, and crew missions are completed by the crew as a whole. All unparalleled enemies defeated by the crew will count towards these requirements, and all members of the crew will get the rewards once the missions are completed. Logically speaking, those who aren't in the crew can't fight to complete these crew missions, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory as is. Now there are some restrictions to this event, and I noticed during Unite and Fight specifically that stuff like leaving a crew or joining a crew was pretty vague to the people, so I figured I'd put it out there for those who want to know what the restrictions are during the Barrage event period. As a player in a crew, you won't be able to leave a crew, disband a crew, or dismiss a crew member during this period. Only players who haven't found themselves to be in a crew at the start of this event yet are able to join a crew during this event period. Individual honors honors obtained, numbers of enemies and unparalleled foes defeated, and any crew missions completed by a member who joined the crew during this event period will all be added to the crew's achievements. And with that, we have come at the end of the restrictions for Dread Barrage. With all this knowledge in our pocket about this event, we can now discuss the final topic of today's video, which will be the loot that we are fighting for. Now, there are 3 different kinds of loot that you can obtain during this event, and those 3 kinds are the quest unlock rewards, the battle badge loot, and at last the honors loot. Quest unlock rewards can be obtained by unlocking quests of a higher difficulty, whilst battle badge loot can be obtained by defeating enemies and gathering battle badges. And at last, the honors loot can be obtained when a crew's total honors reach a certain amount to unlock the reward. Now, for those who aren't in a crew during this event, they can still obtain loot when their individual honors reach a certain amount. And for those who are under contract of an esports crew, in order to get the crew's honors loot for 150 million honors and higher, the individual requirements listed must also be met. Stuff such as quest unlock rewards, honor loots, and battle badge loot can't be picked up after the loot pickup time period ends, so make sure to pick that stuff up in time to not miss out on any of the rewards that you have fought hard for. Then we have our Valor badges to discuss, as Valor badges are obtainable in United Fight, as we all might know already, but they can also be obtained in the Dread Barrage event. Valor badges can be obtained as quest unlock rewards and crew honors loot, and just like normal, you can trade those Valor badges in for loot in the shop's treasure trade section. And make sure to go out there alone or with your crew to get as much of those badges as you can to secure those sweet rewards. And as we talk about sweet rewards, there is still one big benefit in store for us for those who play Dread Barrage, and those are the victory certificates. Now, victory certificates are a treasure that can be obtained by gathering battle badges and honors, but the thing that makes them interesting is that they can be traded in for revenant weapons and quartz in the shop's treasure trade. For those who have recently tried out United Fight to get their hands on the revenant weapons, they might have experienced firsthand that this can be quite a task to get done. But with the victory certificates, you can guarantee yourself copies of revenant weapons that you would like. On top of that comes the fact that this is a way more valuable event to get your hands on the revenant weapons to begin with, as you can buy a lot of them during this event, which unlike United Fight might not go as smooth. Now, the victory certificates that you obtain during this run will carry over to the next run of Dread Barrage, and victory certificate loot will be reset with the next run as well. So if you are still in need for those revenant weapons, then this is definitely the moment to go all out and get the weapons that you need to save yourself lots of grinding during the next United Fight. So good luck to all the players out there that will be fighting the fight in Dread Barrage to get your hands on those sweet revenant weapons. Now, this video covered all your Dread Barrage knowledge that you need to know as a newer Dread Barrage player. Hopefully you guys will now understand all about this event and found the information I gave today helpful. If you guys do feel like you want more guides like this, then I'll gladly make more videos of other events in game, so let me know in the comments down below if that is of any interest. And if you guys want more help from me directly, or just feel like joining a place where you can meet more GBF players to talk about the game and have fun with, then I do recommend joining my Discord, which I'll provide the link for down below in the pinned comment. So that was it for today, guys. It was your boy Danchou. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'm out. Peace.